Yo, Alice, you cheated on me, didn't you?
What?
This is divorce, you hear me? Divorce!
What are you talking about suddenly? I didn't cheat on you.
Shut up. You cheated on me and I know it.
If you're so sure, do you have any evidence? I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
The way you're avoiding the topic is already suspicious.
But there's no way I'd be able to understand what you were saying unless I was actually cheating, right? If you're going to accuse me, at least tell me why you think I'm cheating.
The reunion party 3 months ago.
Huh? You mean the one I had with my friends at high school in the town I grew up in?
Yes. You become careless whether you like it or not at places like that, having fun with old friends where your husband can't see you, which means that it was the perfect opportunity to get reunited with a guy you knew back in high school. So you changed your plans. You came home the next morning instead of coming home that night like you said you would.
Huh? And what does that mean?
It means that you spent the night with a guy you knew from high school!
I only stayed the night because a train I was supposed to go home on suddenly stopped due to an accident. It didn't seem like I would be able to catch the final train at the station I was supposed to transfer at, so I stayed the night at my parents'. Didn't I tell you this?
I'm saying that that's a lie!
Then ask my parents if you want.
Don't you know that alibis given by the suspect's family can't be trusted?
Well, you don't have any physical evidence either, do you?
What?
Why don't you read this conversation over again? You'll realize that you've only been saying nonsense.
What did you say to me?
Oh my god. I came to the supermarket to buy some stuff, but it seems I wasted my time on some nonsense.
Nonsense!
Whatever. I didn't cheat on you, alright? I'll come home after I'm done shopping. Bye. Harry? Did you change the lock to the front door?
Yep, just in time as well.
What's this about?
I called a friend of mine who was a locksmith, saying it was an emergency, and he came here immediately and changed the lock. Now you won't be able to enter the house.
Huh?
I don't want any filthy, cheating hoes in my house. Get out of my sight.
I said I didn't cheat on you.
You must be really stubborn to not admit it. There's no way I'll be able to live with you anymore, so leave.
Seriously? I don't know what kind of joke you're playing, but I don't have the time to go along with it.
What'd you say? A joke?
I'll leave the things I bought at the supermarket at the front door. Put the meat in the refrigerator, okay?
What? Are you telling me to do things?
How am I supposed to do it if you won't let me into the house? I'll be at my aunt's house, so call me when you're calmed down.
Hey! That's not how you're supposed to react. Shouldn't you be crying or angry? It should be more like, please don't leave me, or I don't want to get divorced. Hey, you reading this? Yo, Alice, if you want to get married with this guy of yours you're cheating on me with, give me $50,000 in alimony and I'll divorce you.
What? I checked my messages since I saw that you texted me for the first time in 1 week, and I see this? Have you gone mad?
You ain't paying alimony if you're cheated. It's a societal rule.
I see, but there's no reason for me to give you any money.
You're the one who's gone mad. Just leaving the house without any resistance is evidence that you're cheating. You're probably staying at this guy's house, right?
Didn't I tell you that I would be at my aunt's? I can't even come home if I wanted since you changed the lock. Don't you realize that what you're saying is nonsense?
But I haven't changed my mind in suing you $50,000. I know someone who's an expert like this.
Oh, is that so? He must love money quite a lot if he's listening to you, even though you don't have any evidence.
Say what you want, I'm gonna divorce you. And I'm gonna sue you for cheating on me. $50,000.
Jesus, you still don't realize the situation you're in?
Huh?
Fine, let's get divorced. But are you sure about $50,000?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lower it by even a single cent.
Harry, I got the divorce papers you sent.
Oh, just sign it and turn it in, will you? Take a look at the photo I sent as well. It's proof that you cheated on me.
This eye photo.
Yeah, it's the photo you took with the guy you're cheating with. I got it from someone I know.
So this is your evidence? And what's this other paper? It just says, give me $50,000.
Yep, that's an official document which proves you have to give me $50,000.
I see. An official document, huh?
It seems that you're taking this lightly, but that paper was made with the advice of an expert. You probably realize now how serious I'm taking this. You've got no chance of winning. $50,000 exact, got it? I told you this before, but I have no intention of lowering the amount.
Okay, I get the gist of what you're saying, but there's things I need to get done as well. So give me some time, okay?
What? Oh, you mean you need to find a way to pay the money? A housewife like you probably has no money, right? But I'm not gonna lower the amount. Good luck getting it, huh?
I forgot to tell you this, but I was able to get a job thanks to my aunt.
Huh? Alice, what's this mail you sent me? It says it's content certified mail. What is this?
That's an actual content certified mail, unlike the one you sent me.
What?
I'm pretty sure an expert on law would know what content certified mail was. Just which country's law did this expert of yours study?
Yeah, but I have proof that you cheated.
If you're talking about the picture, then that was just a picture I took 3 years ago at a party I had with my colleagues at work.
3 years ago? I was told that was a picture of you and the guy you spent the night with after your high school reunion.
That picture's been edited to look like it was just the two of us.
What has been edited?
The guy in the picture was the person I sat next to while we were drinking. In reality, there were others in the photo too. I have the original picture saved in the computer at my parents' house. I'll show it to you if you want. This means that only someone who could have entered my parents' house without being suspected gave you that edited photo. There are only a few such people. You know who I'm talking about, right? It's the person you're cheating on me with.
What are you talking about? You don't have any proof.
But I do.
What way?
Haven't you noticed that there are other ways to get into our house other than the front door?
What?
Who am I kidding? Of course you didn't. After all, you always did make me do all of the house chores. You forgot to change the lock to the back door.
The back door?
I snuck in and hid a camera.
What?
Thanks to that, I was able to get a bunch of footage of you making out with my sister.
Shit!
The official letter you sent was probably my sister's idea, right? She knows how to use editing software since it's a part of her job, but she's terrible with paperwork. But she always did pretend like she knew everything.
She was pretending?
Also, she also probably got the idea of suing me for $50,000 after seeing that I had saved up exactly that amount while I was single.
What? You had that much money?
Oh, that money was saved up before I married you, so don't count on being able to get a part of it.
Oh, really?
Like it said in the content certified letter, I'll be suing you both and my sister for $50,000.
I don't have that much money.
I guess as much. You two don't have a job anymore, right?
Huh?
Both of you are the type of people who can never save up any money. You two stopped going to work and just made out all day after you kicked me out of the house, right? Which is why you both were fired from your jobs just yesterday.
If you knew all that, then you could have been a bit more understanding.
I'm not going to lower the amount even by a cent.
But
Good luck getting the money.
why did it turn out like this?
I consulted a lawyer the day after I got the footage of Harry cheating on me, and he burst out laughing when I showed him the official letter Harry sent me demanding $50,000. After some paperwork, I was able to sue Harry and my sister for $50,000 each. I made them pay it up front, and it seems that they cried in front of my lawyer about how they're now in debt. The day after that, Harry and I got divorced. Not only that, but both of them were disowned by their parents. They tried finding a new job, but the fact that they were fired from their previous ones for skipping work made it difficult. In the end, they were forced to settle on day jobs and part-time jobs, and now work all day to pay off their debt.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hi, Mrs. Anderson. It's almost summer vacation, huh? Is it true that you're already going to go to the beach this weekend? What? Oh, good evening, Mrs. Kane. My daughter Kara said that your daughter Angela told her about it at kindergarten. Oh, did Angela say something about it? So what beach are you going to be going to? It's not like we're going anywhere far. You know that our house is built on an elevation near the coast, right? We just talked about going to the beach that's a 15 minutes walk from where we live at a dinner. But it looks like a typhoon is nearing, so it's more than likely to be cancelled. Oh, is that so? Well, I guess that means that it'll be easier for me to ask you a favor. What are you talking about? Will you bring my daughter Kara to the beach with you? There's something I have to take care of the weekend. What? Sorry, but I can't. We haven't decided on our plans yet, and it's all up to the weather whether we're going to the beach or not. I feel a bit resistant to taking custody of another person's child in such a situation, and I can't guarantee your daughter's safety either. But I'm sure Kara will have so much fun if she's with you and Angela. I said I can do it for you. Then what do you want me to do about Kara during the weekend? I have something I need to take care of, remember? Mrs. Kane, why not think about Kara for once and stop thinking about yourself only? I'm asking you to bring Kara to the beach with you precisely because I'm thinking about Kara. I'm sorry, but I can't take Kara for you. What do you mean you can't? Just bring her to the beach. I said I can't. Ugh, you're so stubborn. I refused your request, all right? Goodbye. Do you have some time, Jason? You're in the train on your way home from work, right? Oh, hey, Rena. You should probably take a different path on your way home. Why? It seems that Mrs. Kane found out about our plans to go to the beach this weekend. She's asking me really stubbornly to bring her daughter Kara with us because she has to take care of something. Seriously? Mrs. Kane's house is between the station and our home, so you should go by a different route than usual and avoid her house, just in case. Got it, but still, that person never gets tired of this, huh? Even after it's become a problem how she keeps asking for other mothers at the kindergarten to take care of her daughter for her. Apparently, she's a single mother now since her husband divorced her because she cheated on him. Couldn't she have give her husband custody over their child if this was what's going on? She keeps talking about how she can't take care of her anyways. Truly, there are even some people that are saying they should report her to the Children's Welfare Center. I see. Anyways, I'm definitely going to take a different route now. Take care on your way home. Yep, thanks. Hi, Rena. It looks like our plans for the beach are going to have to be cancelled. Oh, I guessed as much. The typhoon is going to be hitting at noon on Saturday, right? There's something else I wanted to tell you. I got special tickets for Hot Spring Hotel in S Prefecture from my colleague. Do you want to go there instead? Ooh, Hot Springs? Angela loved it. When we went to the Hot Springs last time, right? Yep, I remember that as well. I already checked with the hotel if they had rooms available, and apparently they still have multiple available rooms. I think we can get a reservation if we book right now. We'll have to leave early to catch the train first thing in the morning, but the typhoon isn't going to be a problem in S Prefecture. I just asked Angela and she said she wanted to go. If that's the case, then I see no reason to object. Alright, I'll get the reservations right now. Yep, thanks. Hi, Mrs. Anderson. Thanks for taking my daughter Kara to the beach. Taking care of a child is such a pain in the ass, so I'm so glad you're taking care of her for the whole day. What? Mrs. Kane? And you know what? The typhoon's already come, so we can't go outside, so take care of her until tomorrow morning, okay? What do you mean? The beach has been closed because of the typhoon. We aren't at the beach, and your daughter Kara isn't with us. What? Oh, you drop her off at our house? I'm saying that Kara wasn't with us from the beginning. Huh? I haven't seen her even today. Don't be silly. You were going to go to the beach today with Kara, aren't you? I found out in advance which beach your family was going to go to, so I dropped Kara off there with her swimming suit and a floaty, telling her to wait until Angela's family comes so she can play with you guys. You what? You should have met her at the beach, no? What are you thinking, Mrs. Kane? Why did you just drop your daughter off the beach knowing a typhoon was going to come? But there was something I needed to take care of. Kara just said she understood, and I thought you were just waiting for her at the beach. Didn't I already tell you that the beach is closed because of the typhoon? It's closed? The waves are tall because of the typhoon, which means that it's dangerous to go to the ocean. What do you mean? There was an emergency alert sent to our phones yesterday and this morning as well. Didn't you notice? I don't know anything about it. Besides, if you knew a typhoon was going to come, then couldn't you have guessed that going into an ocean was dangerous? Where's Kara? How should I know? I said I didn't even see her today, right? Stop texting me and hurry up and find your daughter. Huh? I'm busy right now. You go and find her, Mrs. Anderson. If your plans to go to the beach were cancelled, then that must mean that you're just lying around in your home, right? We're currently in S Prefecture. What? We just happened by chance to get special tickets to a hot spring hotel in S Prefecture, and since the typhoon wouldn't affect us here, we changed our plans of going to the beach and went to the hot springs instead. Oh, that means that you have no idea where Kara is. That's why I told you to stop texting me and find your daughter. Call the police immediately. You do it, Mrs. Anderson. Huh? I'm out having fun today, which means I can't just go home. We can't come home either, you know. Even if we took a train right now, we wouldn't be able to catch the last train going home at this point. But if I call the police, it will seem like I did something wrong, and I don't want that. Huh? What are you saying? It's your own daughter, right? It's your responsibility, Mrs. Anderson. I told you to take care of Kara today, right? Didn't I tell you I wouldn't do such a thing? Ugh, it seems it's no use talking to you, so I'll just take care of it myself. I'm going to ask my husband to contact the police there. You should have done that from the start. You're such a hassle. You're unfit to be a mother, Mrs. Kane. What? I feel so bad for Kara having to have a mother like this. Rude. You're the one who's rude. Bye then. Rena, I just got a word from the police about Kara. Did something happen to her? They said that someone found her and is currently looking for her. Really? I was packing at the hotel lobby since I was so anxious even while I was contacting the other mothers. I'm so glad. And it also looks like the person who's looking after Kara is going to contact us. Come back to the hotel room for a bit. Got it. Mrs. Kane, Kara was found. She's safe. What? Really? I'm so glad. I'll be over right away and pick her up. Hold on. We can give Kara back to you. Huh? What do you mean by that? First, I'll explain to you what your daughter Kara went through today. It seems Kara knew that the beach was closed, but she also knew that you were going to leave and decided that it was no use going home since she wouldn't be able to get in. Apparently, they found her trying to go to your ex-husband, Mr. Smith's office. What? Why? Apparently, Kara remembered the name of the company of her father worked at. While she was headed to the office, she was seen by a police officer walking around on her own at a large street. Apparently, she told the police officer the name of her father's company, and the police officer was kind enough to take her there. I just got a message from Mr. Smith earlier, saying that was how he was able to reunite with his daughter. Is that so? That being the case, Kara is now at Mr. Smith's house. Wait, hold on. Smith is my ex-husband. You can't just hand Kara over to him. Don't you think that it could have been avoided given the situation? Besides, Kara is the daughter as well, right? But I'm the one who took custody of Kara. By the way, Mrs. Kane, the reason you keep leaving and making someone else take care of Kara is because you're meeting your boyfriend, right? Huh? So what? I'm single, so why can't I have a boyfriend? But this boyfriend of yours is married, right? What? That's none of your business. You have no right to call me out of my private affairs. I'm not really calling you out, but this boyfriend of yours is the son of the leader of the neighborhood association, right? You just messed up in a place where the lives of so many people you know overlap. How many witnesses do you think there are? Don't underestimate the information network of us mothers. So what if that's the case? Don't mess with me. I'm a single mother that has to go through a lot. The people around me should go out of their way to help me. I applaud the nerve you must have to be able to say something like that after making the other mothers take care of your daughter for you so often just so you can go out with your boyfriend who also happens to be married. What's your problem? Are these the words of an old dried-out woman? I'd rather be dried out than be with someone like you who can only say things of that level. What? Well then, let's continue our conversation, shall we? Mr. Smith has a message for you. Get ready because I'm going to do everything I can to get custody of Kara from you. Huh? That person seriously said something like that? It's only natural now that he knows what Kara has to live with. He can't help but say such things as her father. But if he gains custody of Kara, I won't be able to get money for the child support anymore. Well, yes. On the contrary, you're the one who's going to be paying for child support. Stop with these jokes. If he stops paying child support, I won't be able to meet the monthly bills for my credit card anymore. What? So that means you were using the money from Kara's child support for your own purposes? Why am I not surprised? No, that's not what I meant. I see. I always wondered how you were able to maintain the lifestyle you lived when it didn't seem like you were even working. So that's what's going on. Mrs. Anderson, don't tell this to Mr. Smith, okay? Got it. I'll be sure to tell this to Mr. Smith. No. Well then, I'm going to contact him now, so bye. Don't tell him. After the incident, Mr. Smith was able to get custody of Kara. Apparently, Mrs. Anderson was determined not to give custody of Kara to him no matter what, but thanks to a pile of evidence from the other mothers that were worried about Kara's situation, that she was making them take care of her daughter for her, and some additional evidence from Mr. Smith, he was able to successfully get custody of Kara. That being said, we no longer have to worry about Kara's well-being, it seems. Mrs. Anderson, on the other hand, due to the incident, everyone found out that she was going out with the son of the leader of the neighborhood association, and she was again forced to pay an alimony. It seems her boyfriend, for one reason or another, couldn't just divorce his wife, so they agreed to stay together and work things out. Mrs. Anderson now has no one to rely on, since even her parents had already cut ties with her. Now, she spends every day doing non-stop physical labor so that she can pay off the money she needs to pay.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.